Defeat of King Og. When we headed up the road to Bashan, King Og of Bashan came out against us, he and all of his people, for battle at Edrei. The Lord said to me, "Do not fear him, for I have handed him over to you, along with his people and his land. Do not do to him as you did to King Sihon of the Amorites, who reigned in Heshbon." So the Lord our God also handed over to us King Og of Bashan and all of his people. We struck him down until not a single survivor was left. At that time, we captured all of his towns. There was no citadel that we did not take from them. 60 towns, the whole region of Argob, the kingdom of Og in Bashan. All of these were fortress towns with high walls, double gates and bars, besides the great many villages, and we utterly destroyed them as we had done to King Sihon of Heshbon, in each city, utterly destroying men, women, and children. But all the livestock and all the plunder of towns we kept as spoil for ourselves. So at the time we took from the two kings of the Amorites and the land beyond the Jordan, from the Wadi Arnon to Mount Hermon. The Sidonians call Hermon Siron, while the Amorites call it Senir. All the towns of the tableland, the whole of Gilead, all the Bashan as far as Salca and Edrei, towns of Og's kingdom of Bashan, in Bashan. Now only King Og of Bashan was left to remnant of Rephaim. In fact, his bed, an iron bed, can still be seen in Rabbah of the Amorites. By the common cubit, it is 9 cubits long and 4 cubits wide. As for the land that we took possession of that time, I gave it to the Reubenites and Gadites, the territory north of Aroer. That is the edge of the Wadi Arnon. That is on the edge of the Wadi Arnon, as well as half of the hill country of Gilead with its towns. And I gave to the half-tribe of Manasseh, the rest of the Gilead and Bashan, Og's kingdom, the whole region of Argob, and that portion of Bashan used to be called a land of Rephaim. Jer the Manassite acquired the whole region of Argob as far as the border of the Geshurites and the Machathites, and he named them, that is, Bashan, after himself, Havith Jair, as it is to this day. To Mashir I gave Gilead, and to the Reubenites and the Gadites I gave the territory from Gilead as far as Wadi Arnon, with the middle of the Wadi as a boundary, and up to the Jabbok, the Wadi being the boundary of the Amorites, and the Arba also, with the Jordan and its banks, from Shinnerith down to the sea of the Arba, the Dead Sea, with the lower slopes of Pisgah on the east. At that time I charged you as follows: although the Lord your God has given you to this land to occupy, all the troops shall cross over armed as a vanguard of your Israelite kin. Only your wives, your children, and your livestock, I know that you have much livestock, shall stay behind in the towns I have given you. When the Lord gives rest to your kindred as to you, they too have occupied the land that the Lord your God is giving them beyond the Jordan. Then each of you may return to the property that I have given to you. And I charged Joshua as well at that time, saying, your own eyes have seen everything that the Lord your God has done to these two kings, so the Lord will do to all the kingdoms into which you are about to cross. Do not fear them, for it is your Lord your God who fights for you. At that time too, I entreated the Lord, saying, O Lord God, you have only begun to show your servant what greatness and your might, what God in heaven or on earth can perform deeds and mighty acts like yours. Let me cross over to see the good land beyond the Jordan, that good hill country with Lebanon. But the Lord was angry with me on your account and would not heed me. The Lord said to me, enough from you. Never speak to me of this matter again. Go up to the top of Pisgah and look around you to the west, to the north, to the south, and to the east. Look well, for you shall not cross this Jordan. But charge Joshua and encourage and strengthen him, because it is he who shall cross over at the head of this people, and who shall secure the possession of their land, of the land that you will see. So we remained in the valley opposite Beth Peor.